Hey, it's your girl, Angie Fabulosity. Welcome to Fabulosity For You, and I'm your girl, Angie. If this is your first time visiting my channel, please click the subscribe button and then click the notification bell so when I upload videos, you'll be the first to know. Like this video and make a comment. This channel is about fashion, relationship advice, and lifestyle. If this is not your first time visiting my channel, well, welcome back, my queens, and welcome to the kings out there, and welcome to all of my fabulous ones. Welcome. Happy Halloween. Today is Halloween. I hope everybody has a wonderful, fun-filled day, and be safe out there. Okay, so today I'm out and about, and I want to stop in and give some relationship tips. Your girl Angie was out the other day, and I was at the table, and this group of ladies was at another table. And honey, they started doing what women do. They started complaining about the men, about how they're sick and tired of the dating game. And these men, all they want to do is get some and go. Don't nobody want to take nobody out. They don't want to spend no money. And it was just, one girl said she's just depressed. And she just feel like the dating world has gone into the dumps. And I was just listening, and I said, okay, that's a good topic. And I know a lot of women do feel that way, and so do men. Okay? So I just want to come give you some tips on how to navigate through all of the terrible things of the dating world. Okay? So, tip number 1, level up. Level up. When you've been meeting men that are not treating you the way you deserve to be treated, that don't want to take you out, that's not trying to give you the attention you need, that's not talking to you the way you need to be talked to, then guess what? Level up. And what level up means is sometimes you have to change, you have to make improvements with yourself. It could be where you need to lose some weight. Lose the weight. It may be where you need to fix your finances. Up your game. Okay, I'm always about upping the game, and upping the game is leveling up. And so you need to start working on your finances. Put that in order. Get your home in order. Sometimes you might need to redecorate your place. You might need a new hairdo. You might need to up your wardrobe. And about 8 years ago, that's what I did. I leveled up. About 8 years ago, I used to do my own hair and do my own nails. I was always dressed nice, but I had leveled up on my wardrobe. And doing those things made me feel good about myself. And sometimes that's what it's all about, is making you feel good mentally, and building up your self-esteem plays a big game in the dating world. And the reason why I say that is because it's some men that look for women that have low self-esteem. Look for women that are tired of being tired, and they have desperation on them. They can smell it. They can smell it. They can see it. It's all in your conversation. And you might not even understand that, but men can sense that. And so it's some men that look for women like that, so they can take advantage of, okay? So they can treat you like nothing but get everything. And so you have to be careful about that, about how you're feeling about yourself. And so when you start leveling up, your world changes. You should buy books. You can go to Amazon and have books delivered about what you want to do. You know, if you're trying to get your finances together, you want to start a business, you want a side hustle, You want to elevate yourself. When you read books like that, it really lifts you up and gives you directions on how you can go about doing these things. And looking at YouTube videos like Fabulosity For You. No, but it's important to feel good about yourself. And when you are leveling yourself up and you're making these changes and inside and out, the men can see that. And this goes for a man. A woman can see that. And you will start getting a different type of men and women that will approach you. Or if you're a man, you will approach and they will receive you. Okay? It gives you that confidence. So when you work on your outer appearance, it could be maybe you might want to change your hair. It could be losing weight. It could be up on your clothes games. I've been telling you, when you look at my fly fashions, you can go back to the playlist and look at them all. I tell you what you need in your closet. Okay? You step your fashion game up. You get your pockets right. Or you might get some extra income. And once you do all of that, then you set boundaries. You set boundaries when dating. And boundaries is, don't date no man that does not want to take you out. As soon as he say, well, you know, I can come over. Next. Don't date a man that don't have the necessary things, like a car, his own place. Next. You don't have nobody picking you up. You picking somebody up. You want to meet a man that's where you're at and on your level. And on your level means, yeah, somebody that is on your level. Somebody that has the things that you have. Somebody that's leveling up on their end. Somebody that got it going on just like you. Because when you level down instead of leveling up, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. That's when you're going to be treated all crazy, because the man could get jealous of you because you got this, that, and the other. And some women, they think being a big mama, and a big mama is somebody taking care of a man, that he going to treat you right, honey. Men like that don't have no appreciation at all. They're going to take you for what you got, and that's it. And laugh at you behind your back, okay? Because some men, they look for women like that. They look for big mamas, because big mamas always want to be in control, but they do it through their pocketbooks. But guess what, big mama? They don't love you. They love what you're doing for them, period. And who want that? So you got to choose wisely. Set boundaries when dating, period. Tell a man what you want. And if he not up for the challenge or up for doing it, then next. Period. Now, once you set your boundaries, and some people will say, well, then, you know, I don't hardly get dates in the first place. That's okay. When you level up, they're going to see you. They're going to come to you. And so what you do is once a month, because I know it's hot out here for a pimp. Once a month, you need to go out. You need to go to a nice outing, event. Go to rooftops. Even though it's getting cold, they do have heaters. Go to places after work. Don't go to the local places you've been going to. I think it's called Eventbrite. You can get online. And they have a calendar in each city. You choose what city you're in, and they have a calendar of a lot of things that you can do, a lot of events. And you're going to spend some money, but if you're doing it once a month, it's worth it. And you'll be able to find nice places around your city you can go to and meet nice people and meet people of caliber. And while you're working on yourself, you know, they're going to see you, and those type of men will be attracted to you. And they gonna know, hey, she not playing around. I can't just take her here or there. I gotta come in her correct. And men know the type of women that they got to come correct with. They do. They do. I remember when I was younger, and I would go out on a date and never get a call back. And I'm thinking we got a vibe. I would never get a call back. Or I went through a phase of that, and I went through a phase where I talked to somebody on the phone and they didn't call me back. And I started feeling like, damn, what's wrong with Angie? What's going on? So I was talking to my brother about it because he's a man. And he was like, it's nothing wrong with you. They know they can't bump your head. They can't make a fool out of you. They can't run circles around you. They can't use you because you're a strong woman. And they don't want that. They looking for the opposite. So those men you've been dating are not the men for you. So I said, okay. And I believe that to be the truth. And so I just started setting boundaries in dating. And I could talk to, and get back to talking on the phone. You know, a lot of these days, people, they sitting up, they texting, and hey, they going to meet up with the man next week, and 2 days later or the next day, and you just met them. If you go back to talking on the phone, that might seem old-fashioned to people, but talk on the phone, talk at least for about a week and a half to 2 weeks, and just talk and get to know this man. If this man don't have time to talk to you, next. If this man is like rushing to see you and not respecting your boundaries, next. But once you get the chance to talk to somebody and talk on a regular basis for about a week and a half to 2 weeks, then make a decision on whether or not this is a man for me to go out with. It'll save you a lot of heartbreak and a lot of trouble. You know, these days, everybody wants everything right away. Everybody giving up the cookies right away. Everybody jumping into relationships right away, or maybe not relationships, but situationships right away. When you need to take your time to get to know somebody, have some standards. Have some standards. And when you have standards and you set boundaries with a man or a woman, and you get the chance to really have conversations, you can tell whether or not this is somebody I want to go out with. Because let me tell you something. Whether you believe it or not, your time is precious. Your time is valuable. I don't care if I'm not doing nothing. I'd rather not do nothing in my house and sit on my couch than sit somewhere with somebody that's talking crazy or I don't like. And you're not going to do that until you get to know somebody. And these days, people out here is crazy. And so you just can't just go out with somebody the next day or the same day. And when you sit up and you have your standards, that's when you're going to meet the type of man that's looking for the same thing you're looking for. Because they look at that. Oh, wow, I asked her out yesterday. I met her yesterday and asked her out today, and she already going out with me. Number one, they feeling like, okay, you don't have nobody. Even if you don't have nobody, you don't let nobody know you don't have anybody. The correct question is, are you in a relationship? No. Do you have a man? No. But I am dating. I am dating. And I don't care if you're not dating. You say, I am dating. Because when you say, no, I'm just out, I'm not dating nobody. Then don't nobody want somebody that don't want you. Okay? You don't have to tell everybody everything that's going on. Even if you're not dating, honey, you say you dating. Okay? And when you sit up and not get up with somebody right away, they taking notes. Oh, well, this somebody that could be wifey. You know, she's sitting up. She's not desperate. She's taking her time. She sounds this and that. She got it going on. She carry herself like a lady. Women need to go back and men need to go back to back in the day. Okay? When women act like they were ladies. They didn't have their breasts all out and their butts all out. You know, they left things to a man's imagination. Let him picture you with your butt out and breast out. Not that you have to go on a date and have everything sitting out, showcasing. And then when he do try to get the cookies, then you looking at him crazy. when he is not crazy. You set yourself out like that. And so that's how he don't know you. He don't know you. All he knowing is how you look and how you carrying yourself. And so if you're carrying yourself like a lady, you're looking like a lady, you're acting like a lady, then guess what? You're going to be treated like a lady. Period. You know, a lot of people have to put things that's going on in their life with dating, that some of them got to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, am I together? Do I need to level up? Do I need to change my way of thinking? Do I need to change my style of dressing? Those are the things that you have to look at, and that's yourself. Look at yourself. Once you start getting yourself together, and some people, they got it together with their looks and all of that and their money, but their mind is thinking. You know, ain't no men out here. These men ain't no good. You know, I'm sick of these men. And I understand that, but every man is not the same. So when you do that thinking, and you all frowned up, and you don't have no personality, and you complaining, you not gonna get no man like that. Not the man you want. They already know this woman is damaged goods, so they can play you. So you have to have the confidence. You have to be optimistic about dating, even though you've had some bad experience. You need to sit back and reevaluate, and maybe take some time off from dating and work on yourself and see what happens. Change the environments, the places that you're going, and try to go to places that you can meet the type of quality men or women that you want to pursue, or to pursue you. Trust and believe. I had to do that. And when I was dating, I have to admit I had some bad days, but once I had leveled myself up and stopped the thinking and being optimistic and going to different places and doing things outside of my, you know, what I was comfortable with. And what I mean by that is, like I said, I would start going to basketball games and stuff like that. And there's a lot of men at the basketball games, honey. But like I said, you got to put the money in to meet these type of quality men. But I'm not going to hold you guys. I'll just say this. Dating these days in 2025, it's not easy. I'm not going to say that. But once you get yourself together and level up and work on you and do you and go out and try to enjoy yourself, and don't worry about what a man, or don't worry about when I'm going to get a man, don't worry about when you going to get married and all this kind of stuff, and just live your life, that's when things happen for you. And I'm talking of experience. Okay? So, again, I hope everybody have a safe Halloween. And stay in peace and not in pieces. And thank you for watching my channel.